morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Morning.
Conway
Sean
I'm
Quillen.
Chief Officer.
Joyce Sosa, nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Community Baboon Sanctuary. You guys could just follow me this way.
Okay, thank
Cool.
you.
Hey guys, this is Robert. He's going to be your guide for the duration of your stay
Mr.
here.
Robert, I'm Sean.
And how you doing? So far, so good?
Good, 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 good.
Okay.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jer.
Jer,
Yes.
thanks to meet you also, honey. And how you doing? So far, so good?
Excellent.
Okay,
Exciting.
good. Okay, well again, I'll just like to say good morning to you people and welcome to the Community Baboon Sanctuary and Indoor Educational Center in the back. As I said, my name is Robert, and what I'm going to do is to give you a little orientation concerning the Community Baboon Sanctuary, how I got started or how we are funded. And the Community Baboon Sanctuary, which is first of its kind throughout the world, was due to the way this was set up. First of all, this is a non-governmental organization which is privately owned by landowners who had signed a voluntary pledge and agreed to abide by a few simple management or conservation plans that has been presented to them. The Community Baboon Sanctuary got started back in 1981 by a documentary film taken by an English guy called Richard Foster from the Belize Zoo. And the name of that film was Amate, the Great Fig Tree. And that film reveals where this area have a high population of black hole monkeys, and that's what dragged Dr. Robert Howich. He is a primatologist all the way from Gainesville, Wisconsin to Belize to see how they could have conserved the home of the few healthy black howlers. They worked here from 1981 until the 23rd of February 1985 before our sanctuary was officially open to visitors. At that time, they only had about 12 landowners. In 1986, they had stretched out wings to like 6 other villages, covering an area of approximately 20 miles of sanctuary land. And therefore, membership rose from 12 to about 90 potential landowners, and monkey population is also estimated to be somewhat between some 4,000 to 5,000 black howler monkeys and a 20 miles of sanctuary land. They had set out 5 main goals, which is conservation, research, Follett A. Young Environmental Summer Program, community development, and tourism. Conservation is done by the local people who leave their properties uncut just to save habitats for our monkeys. Research is done on the monkeys, of course, by Dr. Robert Howich, many other volunteers, not only on the monkeys, also on the Central American freshwater river turtle called Hickory, different species of bird, the forest, and it is an ongoing thing with the monkeys. Education. Well, we feel it pretty important trying to motivate the youngsters that will be men and women of tomorrow into a better conservation practice. Community development is where local people realizes economic benefits, such as having them doing fish farming, chicken, pigs, organic gardening, oil, and gels. And tourism, that is the letter that we're surviving on, where people coming out, paying a little registration fee. That is the way this Community Baboon Sanctuary is functioning. It wasn't hard getting these people to sign these pledges, due to the fact, even before Dr. Robert Howich came here to conduct research on these monkeys, our local people, they had, and they still have, a strong respect for our monkeys, in that they have so many human actions about them. To mention a few, they can give you a facial communication, a hand expression, the way mothers tend their babies, and more than all, our local farmers, they don't have any competition with these monkeys. Nothing they produce on the farm, the monkey uses as food. The way the pledge goes that these people sign, we ask them, let's say before you all get to your border, you leave a 50 feet of forest. Before I get to mine, I leave a 50 feet of forest. Another thing we ask them, while they're doing their small little slash and burn agricultural farming, is to leave like well-known trees that they all know the monkey uses as food. And the third thing we ask, do not clear cut everything down to the riverbank. Explaining to them, due to annual flooding, the nutrient from the soil will be washed away so easily, and that even will be resulting in farmers getting very little yield out of the crop which they planted. Another thing could happen, they could lose a portion of their property is due to petty erosion. Right now, they're doing small subsistence farming. But should they decide to go into commercial farming and they should still follow our farming practices, then we should still have what one would refer to be as a skeleton forest. With clearing here, strips of forest connecting to other clearing here and there, and it will be able to maintain a certain population of our monkeys.
Okay, so I have a question. You mentioned that tourism is one of your main goals. What tours do you guys have to offer?
Well, out here we have a wide variety of tours, such as we do nature walk, birding, horseback riding, bicycling, kayaking. These are the tours that we have to offer. Also, nocturnal tour at night, crocodile night tour also. So these are the tours that we have. We have a wide variety of tours to offer to tourists.
That's great. Really, you said tourists are we a Belizean. Do we as Belizean get a special rate for coming to the Baboon Sanctuary?
For the Belizean, we have a rate of $7 Belize for Belizean and $7 US for foreigners.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, perfect.
So Belizean has to be first.
Invite the Belizean.
Should
Always.
more than 90% of our guests could be Belizeans?
Are they now?
At this present moment, they are.
Excellent. Let me go say something, man.
Let's go.
You guarantee I want to say something?
I guarantee
You
I can give you 99.9% guarantee of seeing
I
monkeys.
think you tie the thing out there, you know.
Let's get it.
What kind of tree is this? Is that barbed wire?
Yes. You see what actually happened? The local people do all the conservation work by leaving their properties uncut to save habitat for monkeys. Sometimes they're right in your house, and monkeys are right in your backyard. Why? Because it's the local people that do all the conservation work.
Excellent. So this is somebody's farm?
Yes. It's somebody's yard. It doesn't really matter because where the monkey are, we're gonna go.
The place name, what the place name?
Community
Baboon Sanctuary. They think that baboon?
Not really.
So why they call it baboon?
The only reason for us to give the sanctuary by the name of Community Baboon Sanctuary is for us not to abolish the early settlers who came here calling the black howler monkeys them baboon.
Okay.
So we give the sanctuary by the name of Community Baboon Sanctuary. However,
baboon,
these are black howler monkeys that you're looking at.
So like when we got tiger, but not tiger, a jaguar.
All right, good.
And we got alligator, but a crocodile.
All right, see?
Just like that.
Okay.
I like how this one here, they relax. What's your hand? What they eat?
They're strictly vegetarian as they all feed from a wide variety of fruit, flowers, and leaves. Their life is also expanded to about 30 years in the wild. But in captivity, it cuts more than half of their lifestyle, so we ask people not to use them as pets.
Yeah.
Okay, but they come down and they
I see one
greet
coming
the
down
guests?
there.
Now,
What do I call she or the he? The man or female or male?
she's a female. She's a sub-adult female. She is old, and I mean, female reaches maturity within the age of 4 to 6.
Oh, okay.
Male reaches maturity within the age of 8 to 10.
All of this a baby, one of them.
After the hurricane came this yellow fever that wiped out the total population of the howlers that was living at the Coxcomb Basin, right? So it proven to us that humans could get similar diseases that monkeys can get.
Okay.
So we try to avoid people having physical, although you've been this close, we avoid not touching.
And this village, this entire area, all respect this thing. Nobody know kill this thing.
No,
Not at all.
No.
Part of the pledge that they signed,
Yes,
right?
it's a voluntary pledge, but everybody respect that pledge. They won't kill the monkeys. For sure, they won't do that.
Lead thing, they make that nice, boy.
The longer they hold, the louder they get.
Huh?
Sound like my nephew.
See, they build up this air pressure which cools the body down and extend the holding. And see, it's we they're targeting.
I enjoy that. That Lee animal makes so much nice. How do people sleep there, boy?
Man, they're used to nature.
They used to
But
this at
people
their
who follow
home.
nature very closely, I mean,
If I'm in the sleep, I feel like that somebody get killed out there, but they just used
don't
to
go
it.
looking.
Not go looking.
Don't go looking.
Yeah, catch you.
No.
I love
If you were
it.
setting up a tent, you know what you're going to do. If
Uh-huh.
you didn't know what was making the call,
Boy,
you'll pack up and leave.
I mean, I use the wrong leaf for wipe
But you
myself.
know,
Alright.
we want to come back and visit. We want the Belizean
We want the
public
Belizeans to
visit.
come here.
So please tell me how we could book our tours.
The way you can book your tour, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're also on Twitter, and also
Belize.
On the website, right?
Yes. What is
all
called?
the others below, such as,
BelizeHowlerMonkeys.org.
Yes.
correct.
I see that by
That's
the
the way
side.
that you could find us.
Hello. What they call you again?
Papa Pantin, King
else?
Syrup, better known as Sugar Tongue.
Sugar tongue.
All right,
Are you
well,
sweet
Sugartown.
like sour sap? That you?
What were you saying?
And they call you monkey man.
And we're so
Wait. Before we go fire, where is that Creole village? So, where is show your name? Belize.
Belize.
Make we go. How you say that here,
Well,
Creole?
Belize, Congo.
Congo, no man.
Belize,
Let's
Congo.
go.
Yes, sir.